Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. So this Bissell IconPet, you've seen a few of my reviews on it, and let's be honest, this thing is not very good at all. I'm actually sending it back today. But before I do that, before I box it up, I promised you guys a pet hair test, and that's what's in this bag. That's from my brother's house. He has dogs and cat. And that's from his iRobot i7 Plus, so that should be full of hair and a bunch of other stuff. And I'm going to be honest, I really don't want to do this test, so I'm doing it for you guys. I don't even have any pets, so I'm going to go through this bag, lay out some pet hair, and we're just going to do like a big spot clean test, just to see how well this guy really does do with pet hair. If you saw the previous videos of this thing, it's just, it would be a good vacuum if it had navigation, which it doesn't. It's terrible at picking up along the edge. Without the navigation, it misses a ton of spots, even in a small area. And this thing's 400 bucks. Sorry, Bissell, but I would not recommend this thing at all. Even if it was like $250, I wouldn't recommend it. So I'm gonna go through this bag, pull out some pet hair, basically just do a spot clean. We'll throw down a whole bunch of hair, see how well it sucks it up. And then, of course, we'll check the brush roll. There's not supposed to be any hair on the brush roll with this system. And yeah, just gonna be a quick and easy test before I send this guy back. So do me a favor, please. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I will get this one going. All right, well, that is quite the mess. I kind of regret doing this now. There's hair and dust floating everywhere through the air. It makes me kind of second guess if I want to get a dog or not. But this didn't really pull out like I wanted it to. I mean, there is a little hair all over there that you can't really see from here, but most of it's clumpy, just because pulling it out of that bag, it was hard to pull it apart and all that. But regardless, there's a lot of hair that's not clumped, and yeah, it's going to simulate the same type of test as if it's going around your whole house and picking up all the hair. So we'll be able to see if it detangles it and if there's any on the rollers and just how well it actually does with just a simple spot clean. What an odd spot clean. Most robots, you know, they make kind of a square and then clean inside the square. This thing's just random for a spot clean too. We'll see. I don't think it's going to get all this hair up. Really? Like, come on, that's got to be one of the worst spot cleaning jobs I've ever seen a robot do. That was such a small area, and it didn't even park itself back to where it started. Most of them go right back to the center where it started. So, like, come on, Bissell, what were you guys thinking with this robot? This thing is, it's garbage. I do not like this robot either. The Shark AI, which I hate, that thing looks like the best robot ever made when you compare it to this thing. Bissell, God, you guys are a major vacuuming company, and you guys put out a terrible robot like this. Do not buy this robot. If this is the first video you've seen of me on this robot, please go back on my channel and check out those other videos. It does a terrible job with that as well. Let's do it one more time. Right in the dead center of all this. Like, there's no navigation whatsoever in this thing.
Where are you going?
Wow, this thing is trash. And I'm gonna prove it right now. So that was 2 spot cleanings for what, a 4x4 area maybe? And look at all that is still missed. Like, come on, let me show you why this thing's garbage, and then we'll check out the rollers and all that. So here's a Roborock S5. This has been out for a couple of years. Now it does have LiDAR, so there is navigation, but we're just doing a spot cleaning. This is how a spot clean is supposed to work. Put it right in the center.
Starting spot cleanup.
Watch the difference between a LiDAR robot. This robot is cheaper than the Bissell. You can get this robot for around $320, I think, when it's on sale. This is how spot clean is supposed to work, not random where it just guesses where it's going and misses, you know, half the hair. Plus the fact that Bissell doesn't have a side brush, I just don't understand why they wouldn't have a side brush. How on earth is it supposed to get around the edges without a side brush? It's impossible. I was hoping for one more pass, it would have got that. So that right there is a spot cleaning the correct way. Mine might have been a little bit too wide for both tests. However, you saw the Bissell go twice and still miss at least half. That thing went once. It missed some hair. I don't know for sure if that was on its max suction or not. And yeah, what a difference. It's night and day. Roborock S5 wins again. $400 Bissell. Wow, that thing shouldn't be $200. I don't like it at all. It's going back today. Let's check real quick how it does with the hair. I expect it to do exactly like it claims. I don't think there's going to be hair on the roll. And I think it's all going to be in there. So let's take a quick look. A little bit of hair. So like I said, I don't own pets. I don't know if this little bit over time would just attract more and more and more if you run it every day. And then eventually you're gonna have hair in there. I'm not sure. but it did pretty good. There you go. It does separate the hair pretty well. So what do you guys think? You guys gonna run out and buy yourself a Bissell? Or the almighty Roborock S5, which is probably one of the best robots I've ever owned. Probably is the best robot if you don't want a self-empty bin. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe, and let me know what other kind of test you want to see with these guys. Well, not the Bissell, that's definitely going away. Roborock I'm definitely keeping. Debating if I want to buy one of their newer versions like the S6 Max V. Alright, we will see you in the next one.